A federal trial over whether President Trump can deploy National Guard troops to Portland enters day 2. This comes as protesters have clashed with federal agents at an immigration facility there in the city. Portland claims Trump's bid to send in troops was spurred by a, quote, manufactured crisis. However, President Trump claims the city is, quote, war-ravaged. Attorney and CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman is following this trial for us and joins us now with some of the details. That is an argument that's two arguments that are made in many states, but what were the main takeaways from day 1 of this trial for Oregon?
Errol, so far the plaintiffs, the state, have been putting on their case, and some of the main takeaways, we've been hearing testimony from a commander of the Portland police, for example. He talked about a story where there was an incident where a federal agent had actually fired a tear gas canister that ricocheted onto the roof of the ICE building, and then federal agents then shot crowd control weapons back at the crowd. So basically the federal officer had incited that action from other federal officers. He talked about how there was a lot of disorganization there. We also learned a lot of detail about what was going on at that ICE facility. In general, they said that the protests have become very low energy. They have these nightly emails that we heard a lot of details about. During cross-examination, though, the government is trying to bring out that there are incidents where they feel as though they asked for extra support that wasn't provided. They really want to paint a picture that it was necessary for the National Guard to be deployed. But perhaps one of the most important things that came out yesterday was at the beginning of the trial, where the government admitted that after the TRO had been issued, saying that they weren't supposed to federalize or deploy the National Guard, Errol, some National Guard were actually brought into Portland. So the judge said that the government could potentially be held in contempt for that. They're supposed to discuss it more later.
So much more to watch in this. Katrina, thank you very much.
Thank you.